siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapó de la casa y la plaza lo he escuchado. Y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey, no entiendo por qué llaman si ante nadie
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's Boy, these two teams are on the rise, RJ. Some fantastic young talent on display on both sides.
Oh, the future is bright, and these guys are the future. But don't look over the present because they are already so exciting to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun courtside.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Then there's Towns, then it's Conley, and it's Mann in at the two-guard spot. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Conley uses the glass to finish the layup.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Gobert with a screen on Conley. A floater puts up a three. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Clippers. Gobert with a screen on Conley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. Now, here's McDaniels. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. Here's Edwards. Gobert with the block. They recover it. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively. He thinks that cost them the game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Yes, but in today's offensive league, that's a fantastic approach to have. Let's just see if they can walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
That's
The Rockets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Minnesota making a switch here. Yurtseven's checked in.
For your Rockets, number 4, 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Mann passes to Edwards. No good that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Spins from 15 feet away. Rebound, Minnesota.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Wagner outside. They set the pick. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. And with the rebound, Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Conley. Here's Mann. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards inside. He's defended by Wagner. Driving inside. Count it. Good. He's got 9.
Right, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Chance here to take a look at the numbers for Rudy Gobert. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Here's McDaniels. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Mann. Offline with his 3. Houston leading by 6. Gobert trying to get open. That one misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Now, here's Yurtseven. Here's Mann, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Houston.
Trey Mann, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Houston leading by 5. To the left side wing. Wagner on the wing. Edwards defending. Wagner against Edwards. Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero. And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
Mann passes to Yurtseven. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
And here is Yurtseven. After Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
And guys, I think he's starting to feel the wear and tear of the season a little bit. That comes across in his rebounding numbers. They've dropped off this month. He needs that second win, and no doubt he'll get it soon.
The first free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Timberwolves also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jones subbed in for Mike Conley. He hits both from the stripe. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Mann passes to Yurtseven. McDaniels with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. On the basket by Jones.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Teardrop shot. Gobert trying to get open, and he lays it up and in. He has 5.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And there's the pass to Jones. Gobert with the block. Gobert with a screen for Johnson. Feeds to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And the Timberwolves call time here. making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Gobert. Jones comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Franz Wagner. Yurtseven passes to Martin. Outside, Jones. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the inside, Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Johnson. He dishes it to Dunn. Johnson sends the screen for Dunn. Back to Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
Now Anthony. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Timberwolves trail by 9. Jones, the pass to Yurtseven. Can't cash in from close range.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Anthony on the wing and taken away by Johnson. Inside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Anthony looking it over. Got a piece of it. Jones up top. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
At the line for Houston, Jones. At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Jones. And it's Jones with the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Screen by Jones. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 10. Johnson kicks to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time. And it's Houston the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
The Timberwolves shooting just 35% to start the game. Dunn passes to Yurtseven. Johnson against Martin. Pass to Dunn. Lets it go with the 3. Yurtseven. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Yurtseven's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Anthony finds Johnson. There's the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Jones. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver. A baseline J, and that one goes long.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Back to Anthony. Over Jones. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Yurtseven's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Free throw no good for Johnson. And there's the drive. Good work defensively by Jones.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. To our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The 4 and the 5, it's McDaniels and Towns. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Conley, and it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Banchero. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Clippers. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Edwards. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And here is Johnson after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Shot by Johnson, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Conley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Johnson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Mann can't hit. Rocket shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Banchero dishes to Anthony. There's the pick from past the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And he comes up with the deuce.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Towns, a screen on Anthony. Conley with it. Picked up by Banchero. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Houston. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. There's the screen. 9 feet out. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
I love whenever Johnson looks to really score inside. Certainly has the touch and the confidence to get it done in there.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Good work there as it goes.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires top of the key. And Houston again with the bucket. Timberwolves trail by 7. Conley surveying the D. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Banchero. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Shoots over Towns, and it's Banchero missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. There's a screen. Minnesota with the rebound. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Now here's Edwards. 14 points from him the last game against Denver.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
And so here is Houston. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Shoots it up. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Minnesota calls timeout. And here are the teams that have been on fire from the three-point line ever since the All-Star break. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
And here is Conley. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Johnson outside. Here's the screen. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Houston lead.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 5. Pass to Wagner. Now, Banchero. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Towns. No good on the shot, so Houston will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now, here's Johnson. He had 25 points in the win against the Clippers. And stolen by Dunn. Outside, Edwards. Back to Dunn. The pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Pass to Johnson. Wagner outside. The Rockets with another miss.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Passes it to Towns. Dunn outside. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Towns, a screen on Wagner. Edwards finds Towns. Rockets with the rebound. Johnson outside. Wagner outside. Hands it from downtown. Wagner's got 5 now.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. It's stolen by Gobert. And the pass to Wagner. To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Carl Anthony Towns. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's putting up about 21 points per 12 rebounds and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Wagner on the wing. Tries a 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dunn kicks to Johnson. Pass to Jones. They need this. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Claxton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Johnson with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Towns down low, working on Jones, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night. Back to Wagner. Jones sets the pick for Wagner. Johnson wide open, he fires. And another 3 for Houston.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And here are the Rockets now after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here's Dunn. To the middle. It's stolen by Jones. Houston moving the ball around. Wagner with it. Johnson outside. And it's off from three-point range.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive, driving the basketball, settling far too much for Jones.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That's good from Martin. Yurtseveni's checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good for Martin. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Wagner outside. Over Martin. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
.43 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Jones. Defense right on him. Now done. He's still scoreless so far in this one. In the corner, it's Martin. Just 4 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And Jones has it in the corner. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 16. And we finish one half of basketball. Rockets ahead, up 9. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
Two guys clearly battling for the spot, both putting on a show. You just hope it doesn't become an all-hero ball.
Yeah, it's the scoreboard that decides the real winner in the end. That's pretty profound on my part, don't you think?
Yes, it does.
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end. They have to clean that up and clean up their ball handling and make better decisions.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. Passes it to Towns. Back to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Then it's Conley. Then there's Towns. And it's Mann in at the 2. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside Conley. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Conley. To the inside. Gobert, and that's good. Gobert's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Houston. Conley, the pass to Towns. Over Gobert. And it's Towns missing. Rockets leading by 11. Banchero with the ball. Working on McDaniels. And it's Banchero missing. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Conley. It's rebounded by Houston. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Conley, the pass to Mann. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Wagner on the wing. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Count that one.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Checking out the stats for McDaniels, he's one of the standouts over the last month. Putting up about 10 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass. And it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Conley. The pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Wagner. Outside, Towns. No good from outside.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Have the space there, but it's offline. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Rockets leading by 12. Gobert with a screen on Conley. Dishes it to Gobert. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And so it's Houston with it after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. to the middle. Gobert, and that's good. Gobert's got 8 here in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Towns trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Lets it go from 14. Almost, but it rolls out. Timberwolves trail by 14. McDaniels finds Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Wagner against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. You feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season. Should we lessen them?
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Timeout. Start it.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. In third, the Rockets.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
And so it's Houston with it. Anthony on the wing, covered by Conley. Fades and shoots. Another miss by Houston.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Towns dishes to McDaniels. Left side, Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Rockets leading by 12. Banchero kicks to Anthony. Gobert with a screen for Johnson. The shot misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to McDaniels. He feeds it to Edwards. Towns tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now here's Conley. McDaniels finds Conley. Towns a screen on Anthony. Conley's shot is off. Houston leading by 10. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Banchero's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Banchero. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Passes it to Gobert. On the wing, Johnson. Inside. And the basket by Gobert. He's got 18.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Edwards passes to Towns. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Johnson, he's checked in for McDaniels. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Edwards. And Jones subbed in for Mike Conley. Anthony, the pass to Claxton. Kicks to Johnson. Pass to Banchero. And Jones over to help. 5 on the clock. Johnson's shot is off.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Jones.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. And then Johnson with the dunk.
The high-flying Keldon Johnson. Finish that out, young man.
Man passes to Towns. Johnson surveying the floor. Now the pass to Man. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Rockets leading by 12. Banchero passes to Jones. And some nice passing there by Houston. Jones sets the pick for Anthony. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Man. Jones against Anthony. Jones kicks to Martin. Johnson sets the screen for Martin, and he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Martin's got 6 points.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Outside Anthony. Sinks the triple.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that. And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. Young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface. Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. There's a good screen. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Now, here's Banchero. He has 6. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd quarter. Six to shoot. Lets it go from 11, and he gets the jumper to drop. 12 points for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Jones. Towns, the pass to Dunn. No good on the 3. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Rockets. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand. And it's in there. Anthony's got 7 now in this quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Jones against Anthony. To the paint. It's stolen by Jones. 13 feet away. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Unloads from 13. 1 second left, and Towns plays it in. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rockets leading by 13. Passes to Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Wagner. Edwards, he's checked in for Martin. Both free throws good from Wagner.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
On the court for Minnesota, the forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Chris Dunn is out there with Jones, and it's Johnson in at the 5 spot. Now here's Edwards. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. 5 to shoot. Jones kicks to Edwards. From the arc, drains the three-pointer.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Pass to Claxton. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Baseline J on the way. That one a little long. Timberwolves trail by 12. McDaniels finds Jones. The pass to Johnson. Timberwolves passing it around. Over Claxton. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. High arcing shot. Gets that one to fall. That's his sixth field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Down low, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Outside Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Working on Jones. Johnson sets the screen for Dunn. Back to Johnson. Another miss by Minnesota. Houston leading by 16. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Wagner against Edwards. And that one's good. Wagner.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Jones. Misses from short range. Here's Jones, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Kyle Jones. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Banchero's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Minnesota also making some changes. Mann's checked in, and it's Conley in for Dunn. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Timberwolves trail by 18. McDaniels dishes to Conley. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Johnson the screen. Conley the pass to Johnson. That shot off. Excellent D that time from Jones. Kicks it to Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Jones with the screen on Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Rockets, number 1, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Rockets making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. So we get them both. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Now here's Conley. The three-pointer is right on target.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Gobert against Towns. Count that bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota, trailing by 19. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. And that's 20 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Wagner as screen on Conley. Over in the corner, Banchero. Wagner wide open. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Towns, and he banks in the layup. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now, here's Banchero. Passes it to Wagner. And the three off target. McDaniels passes to Mann. Towns with it. Now defended by Gobert. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Shooting one.
One shot.
Houston leading by 15. There's the pick from downtown. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Back to Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Still a solid point guard this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Houston leading by 17. Plays it up and banks it in. 20 points for him. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Mann. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. There's the pass to McDaniels. Over Banchero. Another miss by Minnesota. The Rockets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. To the middle. Lets it go from 11. Gobert can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 19. McDaniels passes to Mann. Towns down low. Defended by Gobert. The offensive rebound. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 27 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
They set the screen. No good there.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
It's tipped. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Here's McDaniels. The three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Towns against Gobert. Pass to Wagner. A fader. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Towns. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's McDaniels. Tries from 10. Conley's shot is off. Rockets leading by 17. And here's Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Here's the three. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Now here's Conley. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
He lobs it up.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Conley with it. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. 1:21 left in the fourth. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Rudy Gobert.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
First one falls for him. And Yurtsevin drops them both. Rockets leading by 18. Wagner outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now, here's Dunn. Johnson outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Outside, Jones. Back to Wagner. Houston moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. A floater, and the rebound goes to Martin. Now Dunn. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying